everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my 1000 subscribers Q&A. If you want to watch the previous part, you can go ahead and have a look here. I will link it somewhere here for you, or also in the description box. And then her final question: did you get any hate comments yet, and how do you handle that? I do get some hate comments. I must say that it's not as bad as some other YouTubers I see around, but my tactic to those comments is to block and delete. So I block the person who leaves those comments, and I delete those comments. So I do not want hate or negativity on my channel, so I just get rid of it. Then we have a whole bunch of questions by Raquel Capone. The first one, she asks, what inspired you to make jewelry? And that's actually really easy. I couldn't find the jewelry I wanted around my home, so I started making it myself by ordering some pieces and combining them, mainly because here in Belgium we don't have a lot of alternative stores anymore. Next question, when did you decide to get bangs, and do you ever miss your hair prior to bangs? I think I got my bangs cut at an adult or more adult age, at 17 or 18, I'm not sure anymore. And I have gone from bangs to just plain hair a few times, but I notice every time that I get bored of my regular hair so quickly that I just come to bangs again. Now my bangs vary in length very much, so sometimes when I just got them cut they are really short, and yeah, it just creates a different look every time I get them cut. Now is about the stage that I'm gonna go and try have an appointment with my hairdresser, but I don't want to get rid of my bangs anymore. I really like them. Next question, where is your most favorite place to go in Belgium? I personally really like the city of Ghent. It's a really cozy city with lots of nice places to visit, but they also have like a shopping street and a mediamarkt and just general stores that carry fun things. So yeah, I think Ghent is one of my favorite cities here in Belgium. Next question, what is the biggest problem happening in the world right now in your opinion? I could give a very long and explaining answer to this, but I think empathy, people taking care of each other and being there for each other instead of breaking each other down, I think that is the biggest thing that is missing and that is wrong right now in the world. Next question, what music genre is your guilty pleasure? Now to me that is pop, and more specifically future pop, so really bright, funky electronic music, bands like Depeche Mode. That's what I really like listening to as a kind of guilty pleasure, but it's most of the music that I always listen to. Next question, do you have a favorite family member, someone who inspires you and makes you the happiest? No, I really don't. I really like all my family members. I think my parents are awesome, my grandparents are awesome, my brother is amazing. Even my cousins that are farther away and that I barely ever see are really cool people. So there's not one person in specific that I like more than the others. And the final question from Raquel is, do you have siblings? If so, how many and how old are they? I only have one sibling. I have a brother. He is younger than me, but he is taller than me, and his name is Gert. He was studying to become a English and religion teacher, but now he is studying IT, so web development, I think. He's also very big into metal and online gaming, which I don't think you will ever see him on my channel because he lives rather far away from me. And then her final question is, are you having a nice day? And yes, I actually am. I am recording right now, and then after this we're going on a family dinner with my boyfriend's family, so we're gonna have an amazing day. I hope you all are having an awesome day too. And the one that we're gonna start with today is by Hinahon, and she asks me, did you already go to a gig in another country? If so, what is the farthest you went to see one? And I think the farthest I've went currently to see a band that I enjoy is in Germany, so I went to the Wave Gothic Treffen, and I think that is the farthest that I've went so far. I've also been to France to see concerts, so France, Germany, the Netherlands, but I think that's about it, and of course here in Belgium. Next question is by Dahlia Drastic, and she asks me, would you like to become as big as It's Black Friday or bigger? If this happened, would you like to make YouTube your career and leave your job? I honestly don't think I will ever get as big as Toxic Tears or It's Black Friday. They both have amazing content and they are really amazing people. I don't think I will ever get that big, but if I do, I would maybe go and work part-time. I would not quit my job 100% because I still enjoy my job, but I might switch to another work schedule, maybe get a few more days off per week that I could focus on my YouTube. But being just independent working here in Belgium is really bad for when you get older, as you don't have the same privileges as people who work in an actual job for a company. So yeah, I'm not sure if I would ever become a full-time YouTuber, but if I keep on growing as I am right now, I could maybe make a part-time job out of it someday. Next question is by Angela Nedelkovic. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, I'm very sorry, Angela. She asked, what YouTuber do you like most? And this is a question that I cannot answer by just one YouTuber. There's a whole bunch that I like. I like Toxic Tears, It's Black Friday, Amy Critique. There's a bunch of them actually. I am listing some of them right here, right now, so you can go ahead and have a look. Next question is by Moonka Quark and she asks, how and why did you choose Orphea333 as your YouTuber name? That's actually really easy. One of my friends was writing a story when we were in first grade of like middle school together, and she gave everyone of her friend group another name, and my name in her story was Orphea, and later on when I wanted to create a email address, Orphea was already taken. Orphea666 was already taken because, well, how god can you be an F666 in your name? So I decided to go for half of 666 or 333. That was my first email address, so orphea333@hotmail.com, and yeah, I've stuck with it ever since. Thank you for watching part 2 of my Q&A. I am making another part 3, that will be up next week. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, go ahead and watch it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!